In this question, we need to find the value of given trigonometric functions, and we will be using allied angles concept to get the values. So for example, sine 7 pi by 4, first break it down into two terms, a plus b, in which the term b can lie between 0 to pi by 2, because you know the value for angles in between 0 to 90. So how can I break sine 7 pi by 4? So I can write it as 4 pi plus 3 pi by 4, and I get here sine pi plus 3 pi by 4. And now sine pi plus x, right? So it is pi. So in pi we write the same trigonometric function, sine x. So sine 3 pi by 4. Now sine, what would be the sign of this? So sine pi plus theta will go into the third quadrant, and sine is negative there. So it will be minus sine 3 pi by 4. Okay. And again, 3 pi by 4 we need to break down, because it does not lie between 0 to pi by 2. So it can be written as pi minus pi by 4. Okay. And sine pi minus theta will be, again it's a pi, so it will be sine theta. And sine pi minus theta means it will be in the second quadrant, and the second quadrant sine is positive, so it will be minus sine pi by 4, which will be minus sine 45 minus 1 by root 2, right? Now for the second part, cos 7 pi by 6. How can I break this 7 pi by 6? So I can write it as pi plus pi by 6. Will this work? Yes, because pi by 6 will lie between 0 to pi by 2, and that's what we need. So I will write it as cos pi plus pi by 6 and cos pi plus theta. So it's a pi, so write same thing, which is cos pi by 6. Now to guess the sign of it, cos pi plus x. Pi plus x means third quadrant cos negative. So it will be minus cos pi by 6, which means minus cos 30 degree minus root 3 by 2. Now you have cos minus 8 pi by 3. You know that cos of minus x is cos x. So write cos 8 pi by 3. Now break this 8 pi by 3. How can we break it? So since it is an improper fraction, you can do 2 pi plus 2 pi by 3, right? 3 to the 6, 7, 8. Yeah, you can break it down in this format, and still this won't work, because 2 pi by 3 does not lie between 0 to pi by 2, right? So you need to break it down as so get 1 pi from here, right? So now it will be 3 pi minus pi by 3. Now it's fine, because this pi by 3 will lie between 0 to 90 degree, correct? So what I will write it as cos 3 pi minus pi by 3. Now it's a multiple of pi, so the same trigonometric function will get copied, cos pi by 3. Now you need to guess the sign. So if it is 3 pi, you can just omit 2 pi, because 2 pi is again one complete round of your graph. So it would be equivalent to cos pi minus pi by 3, right? So pi minus x, which means second quadrant cos is negative, so it will be minus cos pi by 3, which will be minus cos 60 degree minus 1 by 2, right? Then for the fourth part, sine minus 25 pi by 4. So first sine minus x will be minus sine x. So take the sign outside and write this. Now how can you break it? So it is an improper fraction. Just divide. 6 4s are 24. So 6 pi plus pi by 4, right? Yeah. So minus sine 6 pi plus pi by 4, and it is like you can write it as sine of 2 pi plus 2 pi plus 2 pi plus pi by 4, and sine of 2 pi plus x means you have covered the graph, entire graph 1, so it will be sine x kind of thing. So it should be minus sine pi by 4 and minus sine 45 degrees, which should be minus 1 by root 2.